do is find picks where you don't trade, like we have a lot of picks, what is good density of the map, and start selling them instead. Like these picks, I'm not trading here. To me, it's better to place it on a marketplace for, you know, whatever I think it's worth, and try to allocate the funds from that side of the map to where I'm building my territories. Yes, what else do I do in the game? And obviously this is a strategy game, and we all have different kind of strategies. These are just my little tips and tricks of how I operate when I go through my notification, when I go through my daily quests. Like when I wake up in the morning, when I enter my office, this is basically what I do. I go through my incoming bids, I go through the notifications, I claim my waste, and then I bid on picks. So I place maybe 50 to 100 bids every morning, because during the day and during the next coming day, I know who are active and I know who are not active. I don't keep track. I don't type down the names. I just try to remember who are active, which players are active or not, and also like being in a map position where you build territories, you're there quite often, so you see changes, like you see who's active and who is not. You kind of remember it. Well, I do anyway. That's how I operate it. But yeah, basically, so nowadays I'm doing everything from explore, because all the filter functions are here. I don't use too many often because this is just me. I just find that your bids, and I think your bids is a good one. And also when listing, of course, I use my picks. I go like zooming on a part of the map. I use the my picks filter, apply, and it will list all of them in the current map location. And if for example, in Indonesia where I'm not building, and I don't really care that I gain too much profit of them, I basically just select all, continue, and I would list them for perhaps just one IXT, because listing them will every day give me some funds to reallocate to where I'm building. I don't necessarily need to gain so much profit, because I know still there's a bit of profit. I know there's still maybe 25% profit for each one of the picks I sell for one IXT, and for the picks that are like incoming bids. Sometimes I get an offer for 10 IXT, 7 IXT, 8 IXT. That's a huge offer. That's a huge profit. So that's why I'm not necessarily thinking about having the most profitable way of every picks I sell, because I know that the ones that approach you, the ones that keep on bidding on your picks, they really want them. They really want the picks, and for those picks, well, I try to gain a pretty good profit for them, because if I keep on doing that way, I sell where I don't want to be. Like all these picks, there's like maybe 80 picks, like 73 picks. So if I sell them all for one IXT, I have 73 IXT to reinvest in my empire, which 73 IXT, that's quite a lot of picks for me to buy. And that way I don't have to reinvest new funds. I just like reallocate them. Let's see what else. Maybe we have some questions that you would like to ask me while we're going through the map and the filters. My incoming bid don't accept my old wallet. Well, for support issues, well, you have to contact our support team. I'm not here today to help you with support issues. You have to contact our support team. You go through the help desk. If you go to the hamburger bar, and you scroll all the way down, there is a help center. If you click on help center, you get to our send desk, and from there you will be assisted by our talented support team. And when they if you can transfer pics from one wallet to another, yes, that's possible. You can use some other platforms. At the moment, we don't have the function in Planet IX yet. We're investigating a solution where we can do like a safe or like a secured selling mode where it's only able for the two wallets that you insert to be able to trade between each other. So they're basically blocked from everyone else to be able to trade. But this is, as of yet, it has not been deployed and we're still investigating the solution. There's different platforms, but you can use, I mean, OpenSea is an NFT trading platform. You can use it to trade picks, absolutely. But that's outside of Planet X territory, which means we cannot assist you. We cannot help you if something goes wrong. We can only assist you and help you when you do things in Planet IX. Let's see. Is it possible to transfer territory from one base to another? I'm not exactly, I don't really understand the question. Transfer one base to another.
I think he meant that can we transfer territories, like exchange the territories? I think it's not started yet. Soon there will be option to start like
to trade them. Yes.
Trade the territories.
Yeah. Okay. Trading territories will go live very, very soon. Actually, this is perhaps this coming week. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might be this week or 2 weeks from now that the territory trading will go live. So yes, absolutely, this will be possible, and I don't think there will be too much territory trading at the moment, because since we all want to keep them and gain the profits. But eventually, when as I see it, the more territories that are being created on the map, territories become picks. And then we'll start trading territories as we start trading picks. The only difference is they will hold a higher value and they have a staking property, which means they will definitely have a higher value. So yes, they will be able to be traded as well. Still, the problem is there, sir, your bids is not showing. Not sure exactly, but somebody are putting for sale their picks more than 100 and 1,000 sometimes. No, this is a free market. You are welcome to buy picks for 1 IXT, and you're also welcome to buy picks for 1,000 IXT if you like. This is a free market. That's how it's supposed to be, just like it is in the entire world. And it's up to you to accept or reject the bids, basically. When will full benefit of Planet IX? Not sure what you mean by that, but I guess we're all benefiting from Planet IX who are
already.
Yes. So
one common question, Andreas. Sorry to interrupt, because I know that many people ask me that, say for example, I am building a territory in Bolivia. Also, I'm building another territory in China, another territory in India. So what is the best way to track them? Because one place to another place, and what is the best way to track those that I am building those areas?
Oh, okay, so to make sure you know where you are on the map and where you're building on the map.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, so there's a function for that as well. I will show you. Let's see this green picks. If this is where I want to build, I go to explore mode, and I have the opportunity to either, if I go to picks inspector of this picks, no, well, I can save. Oh, okay. I need to go.
I think a little bit lower. You can find the favorite option.
So here there's a heart button, which means you will save the map view, the map location. So if I click on this now and it says location saved to favorites, I go back and you have something called your favorites here. And from here you can find views. And this is the one I just added. So I'm just gonna go a little bit over here. And if I click on it again, it will take me back to that location which I have saved. This is probably the best way to remember where you're building and trading. The easiest way to get back to that location. Well, if you're really good at geography, you might remember where you're trading. But for us who are not, this is a good function as well, I think. I like the map. I always liked the map. I always looked a lot at the map because I always wanted to figure out where I want to be traveling next or which country I would like to study or be interested in. So I really like the map. So I don't necessarily need to use this too often, but yeah, it's a really great tool. Thank you for reminding me. But let's see.
Also, we can this is an area favorite, so we can do this this area as my favorite. Also, we can specifically favorite as much as peaks we want, right? So,
yeah. So let's see. I'm not sure why I think I have to go from. It's been a long time since I used that function. Well, actually never used it for myself. I just tried it when I released it. So I need to remind myself. So yeah, okay, yeah. So yes, this is the case. So if you open up Pix like this and you have all this information, you also have the heart button. So if I select it, it will become red and I go back to the main menu. And I go to your favorites and you have owned items. They're the picks that are owned by you. So if you save one of the picks into this, one of your own picks, you will find them here. And also the picks that you're interested in buying, or let's say you want to make sure that you don't forget about the picks that you want to buy. You can also find them here. To me, I think the view is easier and better because one picks it not necessarily what we are looking for. There's always a solution to complete a territory. There's most probably another picks next to it. So to me, I think the map view location is more interesting and gives me a broader view of what I'm doing. But yeah, thank you for reminding me of that as well. So let's see, what else have we got for question? How can I pix on a map? Yeah, that's a good question. Which one is more effective, either holding IXT or staking IXT? Well, if you stake your IXT, you gain revenue. You basically farm IXT. So if you're only holding it, I suggest that you stake it. We have different kind of locking protocols. So you can have 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, or 12 months. 12 months is very beneficial. It has good increase in bonus from 7th month going forward. So the first 4 months, it's like 400,000 IXT being paid out. But this last 6 months, it's like 800,000 per month. In the past, we actually doubling it. So we appreciate the investors who stake their IXT for a long period. That's why we also give them a bonus. And this bonus kicks in on the 7th month. So if you don't necessarily need to use some of your funds now or for a year going forward, I think the 1 year staking contract is a really good one. It's very beneficial. You also have the liquidity providing for Matic IXT or USDT IXT. Those are a little bit more complex and complicated, and there's a chance that you won't gain as much profit as you think you would only by holding it, because this is like let's say there's a 1:1 ratio of the coins. 1 IXT is worth 1 USDT when you enter. But if the IXT increase in value to 2, is like a homogeneous mass of value inside this pool. So all of a sudden, if you have an IXT worth 2 USDT, then you need to add twice as many USDT compared to IXT, which means that if you would withdraw your invested funds from the pool, that a month later, when the XT has changed to 2, you might, there's something called impermanent loss, which means that you will actually not be given back as many IXT compared to USDT. Well, you'll be actually giving back more USDT compared to IXT than at the time when you invested the money. However, you have been farming IXT during the way, so you still make a profit, but not as much as you would if you were only holding it. So this is a little bit more complex, and I don't necessarily recommend anyone who don't understand it, or suggest anyone who don't understand it, or do their due diligence, like thoroughly, really understand, really go through all the details of it, the complexity of it. Once you understand it, it can be very profitable, but you also need to be quite aware of the market situation. You also need to be aware of how, because a lot of things, Bitcoin is like the mother coin of them all. And when Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. When Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down, except for IXT, because Bitcoin has been stable now, but IXT has actually been increasing quite heavily the last couple of days, which is really promising and really exciting. And I think it has a lot to do with the announcement that we are being listed on LBank this coming Thursday, which is going to give us a lot of traction, and also got awareness in the crypto space, which is really, really good for the project. Let's see, what else have we got? What is your YouTube channel, please? Thank you. It's if you go to YouTube and type in Planet IX, you will find us. If someone create area and make it on stake after that on that location, he makes zone. Can he attend that area and zone to make domain? No, you need to. So let's say for Outlier, there's 10 picks you need to create an area. You need 5 areas to create a sector, but you need to create each one of the areas. You need to mint each one of the areas, because what happens when you mint a territory, you burn the picks. So the picks disappear from the map, and what's being left is the territory. And well, then you need to create another zone with another 5 areas which have been minted each individually. And from that, you need to mint those 2 sectors into a zone, and 2 zones into a domain. So each one of them need to be minted individually. But other trading platform can I use to buy IXT aside from Binance? Well, you cannot buy IXT on Binance at the moment. It's only from Thursday going forward, LBank. How do I start building a territory? Well, that's what I showed you earlier. You go into, you find a place on a map where there's high density of picks, and you start bidding on picks. Or if you have bought packs and there's a place on the map where you have a lot of picks, the green ones are your own ones, then that's probably a wise place to start building your territory. But it's also about how much time you would like to invest in the game. Let's say for an Outlier, you need 10 picks to create an area. In Legendary, you need 50. So you need to invest quite a lot of more time and quite a lot of more money as well. So it depends on your own situation and how much time you would like to invest in the game. Sir, last month ago I had 27 free picks, but now cannot see in my ID. Not sure.
Andreas, that is a support question.
Yeah, I think you need to submit a support ticket and they will assist you with that as well. Is there any plan to accept or confirm bids in one time? Well, that's a security question. At the moment, we are looking into this kind of solutions, but once you kind of compile a lot of transactions into one, you lose a lot of security. So at the moment, no. But we are investigating it. We're investigating most things that you are asking questions about as well. But yeah, at the moment it's too risky. We don't want people to be hijacked when they're doing transactions, because it's actually on that moment where it's most fragile. When you only browsing around in the market is completely safe. But that little thing when you're doing a transaction is where someone actually can start to try to penetrate, but we don't want that, so we're trying to avoid it for as long as possible. My plan layout map is not view support question. I'm sorry that I get late. My question might, sorry, I'm a new player. I wanted to ask those, what are those in black or gray areas representing, are they minted territory? Yes. So as soon as you see that, if I will go back to my, where I build. So here we can see quite easily what is happening. You see the lines between the picks, they disappear because we have burnt the picks and then we're left with a territory. Yes, so these gray areas they are already minted territories. The yellow lines surrounding these 10 picks, they just tell me that I can actually mint an area, mint a territory, but I have still not done it. Please share training time of Planet IX. Okay. Could you please tell us when we will be able to receive that 500 IXT? So yes, spinner winners will be paid out once a week starting this week. It has been postponed for reasons I won't go into today, but yes, they will be starting paying out next week. Sorry, my drone is not working. It stopped at some time after collecting about 2,000 waste. Support ticket, all support tickets, all support questions, they are to be asked to our support team and they will assist you. I'm here to help you and instruct you how to play the game, give you tips and tricks. Sir, 2 sec to join May hard, or can we create 10 areas? No, each one of them need to be connected. That's the main focus of the game. I have 1 area territory stake already. Then I have 20 picks combined. Do I need to stake it? But yes, each one of the areas need to be staked individually or created individually, minted individually to be able to proceed to the next area. That's because they're all becoming new NFTs when they are being minted. So each pix is an NFT, each area is an NFT, unique one with a unique code only owned by the pix owner or the territory owner. Okay, wow. 50 minutes in and we have covered quite a lot. Do we have a last question for today, or should we, are we all happy with today's training lesson?
You're very happy, Andreas, and I know there are many questions.
I do too.
But I really also want everyone that wants to start to play the game or want to learn more. There are actually really great channels for this. For example, like Andreas said, the YouTube channel where you can find also lessons about how to play, how to put out your picks, and many different tutorials. They are short, so you can like watch them 10 times again and again and again if there is something that you didn't follow the first time. And also I recommend each and one of you to go into the Discord, because in Discord, not only Andreas and the people in Planet IX, because they have full time to develop the game, but there are so many other players that are helping each other. So when you have a question, there is another player that will for sure give you an answer inside the Discord groups. Yeah. So this is why Discord is so important. It's not only to follow information, but you get most parts in the Discord. And yes, you need to do some steps, and maybe you are not used to Discord, but you will learn, because it's a great channel to really get good information, but at the same time get answers to your questions from other players and learn from each other. So I can highly recommend that if you are not in the Discord, go and do that directly after this call and you will get a lot of answers.
And also we do a lot of competitions, and it's quite fun hanging out there, speaking with other people. Like we have a competition ongoing almost every week. So yes, thank you. Thank you, Lotta.
Welcome. No, but I know, but I think it's like 57,000 people there, and it's one of the most active Discords I have seen, especially when it comes to the community helping each other. Yeah. So it's a great way, really. So if you feel now that you still have questions, go into Discord, and in these channels you can also put out your questions, and I'm quite sure someone will help you to find an answer to it, unless it is connected directly to your account, because no member can help you with that either, and not Andreas or anyone from the company. Then you need to send in a support ticket.
Yeah. But yeah, as you say, Lotta, there's a lot of talented players in the Discord, and we also have our guardians and moderators. They are really helpful, and they have spent so much time in the game, so they know quite a lot. I mean, without our players, we're nothing, because they can invest. Let's say we're 35 people in the company currently working in Stockholm. We can only invest so much time, but with 50,000 players, with 100,000 players, or in Discord 50,000 players, you know, if they play 1 hour a day, that's 50,000 hours a day of information that we can get from them. So with their help, with your help, we are developing the game. So join the Discord. That's where it's happening. It's really great.
Yes, I totally agree. Thank you so much, Andreas, for taking
for
the
having
time
me
on a Sunday, and it's really appreciated from all of us. And I'm sure that, and I hope that we will see you more times in our calls. But this was a really good training for us to get the perks to play even better.
Nice, wonderful. Thank you so much for having me, and I wish you a really nice day, all of you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay. So yeah, I believe that was it was a good call, and
very good.
like even I learned so many things like from Andreas today. So yes, it was a good call, and many of us actually, many of our members actually doing very good to building territories, and I know that this call will help them to understand more, some new strategies as well.
Absolutely. And we did record this one. So if any of you want to listen again, because I believe that many of you feel that it maybe went a little bit fast and you want to listen again, you can do that. But this is like everything. Many of us is new into gaming and play to earn, and that's nothing new. But step by step, we can learn. And remember that we are still very early. In 6 months, in 1 year, when people are coming into Planet IX, they will be totally newbies. And I'm sure that each and one in this call, if you are really starting to learn, you will be the one helping these new people. And that's how also we can grow even more. And that benefits everyone connected to Planet IX and having the IXTs.
Yes,
so, yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I just wanted to add one thing, if you don't mind. Because this is it was a question that what is the more beneficiary to IXT, to holding them or like staking them. So many of us actually don't like to stake our IXT because of like we have to go through a contract, like a 1 month lock-in period or something like that. But if you still want to stake and get some benefit from it, so there is another option called IX Foundation. You go to IX Foundation, ix.foundation, and you connect your wallet, and you can see there is an option called IXT Cat Raffle. IXT Cat Raffle is a raffle draw every Monday, and you can see that next raffle will be 1 day, 0 hour 38 minutes. So like next 24 hour, basically there will be a raffle. So you can participate in those raffle by staking your IXT without any contract, like without any time contract. So if you say, for example, you go to this IXT Cat Raffle and you stake your IXT from here, like say you want to stake say 10 IXT, deposit here, and you are good. Each IXT you stake one raffle ticket you will get, right? Basically, like one raffle ticket you will have. So every week on Monday, there are 2,500 IXT, like as a raffle prize. You can win a part of this, raffle IXT from a raffle, and you can withdraw your fund instantly anytime. Okay. So that's what actually I wanted to share, that if you don't want to stake your IXT for a 1 month or 3 month or 6 month or 1 year, you can stake your IXT for 1 day or 2 day or 6 day, and you can participate in a raffle. And if you are lucky enough, you can win like a part of 2,500 IXT in every Monday. Yep.
That's a great one, Nurul. Thank you for sharing this. Yeah, absolutely. And also, as Andrea said, it's very important, of course, before you make any decisions, that you do your own due diligence. And because staking and also when it comes to liquidity pools are something that you need to decide yourself. So you need also to read about it, not just only do what others do and others don't do. Make up your own opinion about it, and then you make the choice out from this. That's very important.
That's very important. Yeah.
Okay, well, that was today's Sunday school, and I hope that I'm sure you got something out of it. And next Sunday, I believe that we will continue with our leadership training. We just wanted to bring Andreas to you in here between, because we met him a few weeks ago and he gave us these tips, and we said that this is something that each and one of you should also hear about.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else? Yeah,
Perfect.
He's in the car.
As usual, I'm in a car.
Yeah, and now you are very blurry. Now we see you. Okay, you travel safe now, Anselman, and Fon, I think, is in the car too still. Yeah, I see you now.
Anselman and Fon both are traveling.
I'm following Fon.
Wow.
No, I start to follow you, Anselman.
That's good. That's good. I know you are
Yeah,
traveling.
so that's why I cannot join. I think better not join you guys, but I am listening.
Great.
Yeah.
And you can watch the recording later, but I know that you also are.
Yeah, I will send the recording. So everybody can have this recording. I have this.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, man.
Super, that's great. Okay, everyone, I wish you each and one a very good Sunday, no matter where you are, evening, morning, daytime, afternoon, and we see each other next Sunday.
Yes, that's great. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.